There should never be straight A's.
Yeah.
So I'm going to jump down on the list. My magic
go
wand.
for it. Yeah, go right to.
Get rid of the 4.0, and that is not bitter.
Yeah.
That's not bitterness, because I was close.
Yeah.
But the weight and the value that students, faculty, parents, whomever, and I mean, I'm a parent of a middle schooler. Yeah. And I tell him, honey, C's get degrees. And I have to say that, honey, you are trying so many different things. That's what I tell my son. You're trying so many different things, and you're successful at this, and you're really good at this, and not so much at this. But there shouldn't be straight A's.
Yeah.
And I know that's probably going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, but I realize we have to evaluate grades, and we want to have rigorous academic standards. But I would say that rewarding, of a perfect 4.0 or perfect attendance, that's the one that drives me crazy.
Even a weighted, like a 4.5 and a 4.6.
Oh, it doesn't exist.
Anymore. It's crazy.
It's an unobtainium.
Yeah.
It can't happen in the real world.
Yeah.
And if I were to share my transcripts, there would be some other letters.
Yeah.
But in the long run, I tell my students right now in the biomed program that were I to hire lab technicians, I would look for a solid B student because they're not afraid. Yeah. They're not afraid to take some risks. And if they don't make a perfect score, we just had the Olympics. If they don't make a perfect 10, they're okay.
Yeah.
They are comfortable in their skin. Yeah. They're comfortable that they gave it their best shot. They learned something, and then maybe they didn't have a eureka moment or an oh crap moment. It was a oh cool. So now how we can go in this direction, because I tell them it's all about troubleshooting.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to go perfectly in your academics.
Yeah.
And even when I'm grading papers, nothing's going to go perfectly in your academics, because you and we make mistakes on keys. Oops, I forgot that one. Or you grab the wrong PowerPoint, or all kinds of things. Or the power goes out. Yeah. The power goes out, and the students think, oh, it's time to dismiss. It's like, no, I can lecture by the safety light. We can go outside. You don't need PowerPoint right now.
Generally, to the educational landscape, broadly, the whole nation, feel that's a valuable thing.
Oh, K through 16. Yeah, not just K through 12.
Yeah.
But K through 16, the value that is placed on high grades, even weighted high grades. And then you might have students who are competing for programs of study where maybe their GPA is not so spectacular, but academically and intellectually, they know how to try and they know how to apply things that they've learned in other courses. I just thought of another magic wand thing. Don't forget what you learn in your earlier courses. It's amazing. Prokaryotic cells do not have a nucleus. I don't know if that's a revelation to you. And eukaryotic cells do have a nucleus, but the central dogma of DNA to RNA to proteins remains universal. And students, sometimes they forget, oh yeah, I think I covered that back in biology 1 or something, and I didn't know that I needed to remember it later. And I say, okay, well, let's dig out those old notes and dust off those old brain cells and apply it outside of your comfortable little zone. Apply it outside of the box. Think outside the box. I know that's cliche, but I like it.
Yeah.